Hey guys, Zoe here again, bringing you another Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing video. This time I'm going to be showing you gameplay for Jugo Scales of Ruin and Peace. He is a emergency mission character, so you have to farm him 99 times to get luck. His stats are 802 max and 1022 max 5-star stats. His range is medium, and with pills his health would be 1,102 and his strength would be 1,122. And with dupes his cost is only 16. His skills are boost attack by 70 through 140, field skill, which means the closer you are to him, the better his boost is, and his buddy skill boost attack by 95%, which isn't a bad buddy skill. For his ninjutsu, he has Battle Axe, chakra required 7 3.5 times attack towards one enemy in range, which is a pretty high chakra cost. For his skills, his dupe skills, he has reduced bravery damage by 10%, 4 times, so he's minus 40% bravery damage, which is the element he is weak against. So it's a pretty good skill. I'm going to use him to take on the Suigetsu mission. With that, you can see he does a pretty decent amount of damage. Nothing amazing. His character model is pretty well detailed. And he stands pretty tall as a unit. His medium range is good because it also means his field skill has a further distance. So if you plan it out right, you can move him near an ally and be able to avoid being attacked by enemies who have short range on both units. But as I said, his chakra cost is pretty high at 7. 7 turns is a very long time in this game. Let's see, I'm going to show off his ninjutsu, which is pretty well animated. I liked it. They kept it pretty basic, but he wasn't that really a huge show-off character in anime, so that sticks to the character. It did a pretty decent chunk of damage. He does have type advantage, so he does do more damage against those opponents. And with his bonus, he does prevent the damage from being taken, which is very good because it's give and take with wisdom and bravery characters. They both do more damage against each other and don't have any resistance towards each other. To awaken him, it costs 2 4-star scrolls and 2 3-star wisdom scrolls. As you can see, his art right here is pretty cool. And his 6-star form, he does start to awaken his inner curse mark abilities. His cost goes up 20 from 16 to 36, and his boost attack is now 75 to 150, which is a pretty nice increase. His boost attack is 115 up by 20, and his ninjutsus and secret jutsu are his battle axe. It goes down 1 chakra and is 4 times instead of 3.5 attack. 6 is still a high amount of chakra. His secret jutsu, Piston Fist Style 0, chakra required 12, 7.5 times attack towards one enemy in range and removes barriers, which is a very unique secret jutsu currently. Not many characters have removed barriers with just regular jutsus. A lot of them require you to get dupes, and his new dupe skill is boost attack by 100. Now I'm just going to use some ramen to raise his level up. I didn't farm any ramen for him, so I'm gonna have to use mismatched colors. I'm gonna go with these 3 just in case he get increase, just to save me some ramen. And he gets a huge success, so he might be able to go max level from what I gave him. 97, so it's close enough. I should be able to get him there with just a couple of just regular 3-star ramens. And he goes level 100. Now at level 100, his stats are health 1,188 and his strength is 1,302, which isn't a huge increase. It looks like it goes up about 300, about 400 as far as strength goes and health. With pills, he goes up to 1,488 and 1,402 for his strength as a medium range character. But if I had to compare him to other characters, which I will do based off range, compared to other medium range characters, he has pretty good competition. This Shikamaru has 1648 health and 1200 strength base stats with a lower chakra cost. And there's also the Zabuza and the Gara, which both have better stats as medium range characters. His overall strength for all characters he is pretty low on the list of characters I have. I didn't mean to click that. His cost is his cost isn't that high if you were to try and get him up to 99 luck. So he can fit pretty well on a team, but due to his high chakra cost, I wouldn't really recommend him as a unit you would like to use unless for his barrier breaking ability. And now I'm just gonna take on the Suigetsu mission again with him in 6-star form. But with his release, if you want to, you can make a full Sasuke team with Karen, Suigetsu, Hugo, and Sasuke. Also, with his multipliers, his first jutsu does about 4,500, and his secret jutsu does about 10,000 damage against neutral enemies, which isn't all that great. But his main use would be for the secret jutsu, being able to break barriers for the Itachi raid. If you don't have a team that can quickly kill Sasuke, I mean Itachi. Now with his larger chakra cards, you're gonna have to stall longer, which depending on how patient you are, can get kind of annoying. But he looks to be doing a lot more damage. He's able to now one shot these simple mobs, which is pretty good. If you want to use them on an auto team to farm some crystals. But as you can see, he takes a whole lot less damage, which is very good. Maybe if combined with a character who has a buddy skill that reduces bravery damage, you can have him as a pretty useful character. Possibly with the Shikamaru, whose buddy skill is 30% reduction of wisdom damage. So it'll go up to 70, minus 70% wisdom damage. And with that, he gets 14,000 with a type advantage. And we get the lucky drop, which is pretty good. Just a couple final words on the character. Would I recommend him being a character you really need to get? Not really. If you had to use him, I'd recommend just getting him to probably getting enough dupes to lower his costs as much as possible. Which his cost is actually lower than that if I get this dupe right there. So it's probably about 28, which is a pretty good amount of cost for a bravery unit. But his main use would be for breaking barriers. There's several other characters in game under the wisdom type that do a lot more damage than he does. One of which being Sasuke, Curse Mark Sasuke, the Shikamaru, Karen. Pretty much, he's one of the lowest hitting wisdom characters in game. That is a 6-star. Will he be better if they add a limit break to him one day? Possibly. They would have to increase his stats by a good amount though. Cause his max strength currently is only at 1502 with his dupe, skill, and pills, which isn't that good. When they have other characters in game who will have better chakra costs with abilities that are more can be used easier, because his skill is just so situational. You have to come up against an opponent who's using a barrier, and currently they don't have that many people who use barriers. Maybe in the future he'd be better if they come up with like a bravery event which required him to break the barrier. But currently I just farm him. I wouldn't use him because you can beat the Itachi raid though without using him. But if you don't have any good grids, he's a good option. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the video. If you have any questions, just leave them below. I'd really appreciate if you guys sub, like, dislike if you don't like the video. Whatever you feel like you want to do it as far as the video is concerned. And with that, you guys have a great day.